Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here because today we're going to talk about something that everyone is looking for, the secret to weight loss. And no, it's not some crazy fad diet or the latest juice cleanse. Nope, we're talking about something that's much more sustainable and actually works, a balanced diet for weight loss. It's the kind of approach that won't leave you starving or feeling deprived, and best of all, it's something you can stick with long term. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, grab a snack, but make it a healthy one, obviously, and let's get into it. But before we get started, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot, and hey, you'll get more tips just like this to keep you on track with your weight loss goals. And if you're feeling extra generous, drop a comment below. I want to know, what's your current approach to eating? Are you a meal prepper, a snack napper, or do you just wing it every day? Let's chat. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. A balanced diet for weight loss? Isn't that the boring stuff they tell you to do but you never actually follow? Well, I'm here to tell you that a balanced diet doesn't have to be boring at all. It's not about depriving yourself of the things you love or eating a chicken breast with a side of kale every single day. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can fuel your body with the right foods that nourish you, give you energy, and help you shed those extra pounds without making you feel like you're living in a constant state of, I can't believe I ate this. So let's talk about what exactly a balanced diet is and how it helps you lose weight. A balanced diet is all about getting the right proportion of macronutrients. That's protein, fats, and carbohydrates, along with the necessary micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals. The goal here is to provide your body with everything it needs to function at its best, all while supporting your weight loss efforts. If you get these proportions right, you'll feel full, satisfied, and energized throughout the day, without feeling like you're living in a constant state of, I can't believe I ate this. First up, let's talk about protein. Protein is a major player in the balanced diet world, especially when it comes to weight loss. It helps with muscle repair, boosts your metabolism, and most importantly, it keeps you full longer. Have you ever eaten a snack that was high in sugar or carbs and an hour later you felt like you were starving again? That's because those foods don't provide lasting fullness. But protein has staying power. You've got options like lean meats, chicken, turkey, or lean beef, fish like salmon, tuna, or cod, eggs, beans, and tofu. These are all great sources that will keep you full and help maintain muscle while you're shedding fat. Speaking of muscle, don't forget about the importance of strength training. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's focus on how to get protein into your diet. A good rule of thumb is to aim for a source of protein at every meal. So for breakfast, maybe you go for some scrambled eggs or a protein-packed smoothie with Greek yogurt. For lunch, how about a grilled chicken salad or a lentil stew with some extra lean turkey? And for dinner, try a piece of baked salmon or a tofu stir-fry. You see, there are tons of options out there. You just have to get a little creative with it. Now, moving on to carbohydrates. A lot of people get scared when they hear the word carbs. And hey, I get it. You've probably heard all the anti-carb rants from some of those diet gurus who swear carbs are the enemy. But here's the truth. Not all carbs are created equal. Your body needs carbs for energy, especially if you're exercising or just living a busy lifestyle. The trick is to focus on the right kind of carbs, like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. These provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and they won't leave you with a sugar crash. So when you're building a balanced meal, make sure to incorporate healthy carbs. Instead of white bread, opt for whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, or sweet potatoes. Instead of processed snacks, grab some fruit or carrot sticks with a bit of hummus. When you have the right kind of carbs in your meals, you won't experience those wild blood sugar spikes and crashes that leave you feeling hangry. And let's be honest, no one wants to see that version of you. And now on to fats. I can already hear some of you going, fats? Aren't those the enemy? Actually, no. Fats are essential for your body to function. Healthy fats help with brain function, hormone regulation, and nutrient absorption. The key is to focus on unsaturated fats like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These fats are good for your heart, they help you feel satisfied, and they're super important for your overall health. You can toss some avocado into a salad, drizzle olive oil on roasting veggies, or snack on a handful of almonds. Fats can also help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K. But let's talk about how this all comes together. A balanced diet isn't just about getting the right amount of protein, carbs, and fats. It's also about portion sizes and meal timing. Have you ever had a meal that left you feeling like you ate way too much? Or maybe you ate something, but an hour later you were still hungry? The goal is to find balance in your meals so you feel satisfied without feeling stuffed. This might mean that, for you, smaller, more frequent meals work best. Or maybe you're someone who does great with 3 square meals a day. Everyone's body is different, and part of finding success with a balanced diet is figuring out what works best for you. Also, keep in mind that this isn't about perfection. Don't get caught up in the idea that every single meal has to be perfectly balanced. Life happens. You're going to go out to eat with friends, you might indulge in a slice of pizza on a Friday night, and that's okay. A balanced diet is about the overall pattern of what you're eating, not one perfect meal. Don't beat yourself up if you slip up once in a while. Just get back on track and keep going. But here's the thing. If you really want to see lasting results, a balanced diet can be even more effective when you combine it with the right kind of exercise. Now, don't worry, I'm not saying you need to become a gym rat or start running marathons, but strength training and cardiovascular exercise, even in small amounts, can really complement your diet and accelerate your progress. If you're looking for a simple way to incorporate exercise into your routine, I've got a great resource for you. Check out the link in the first pinned comment below. It's a weight loss program that's already helped over 100,000 people achieve their fitness and weight loss goals, and I think it could really help you too. All right, back to the food. One last thing I want to mention, hydration. It's something people often overlook, but drinking enough water is essential for weight loss. Water helps with digestion, curbs hunger, and keeps your body running at full capacity. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you're eating high-protein foods like chicken or beans, which can sometimes be a bit hard on the kidneys if you're dehydrated. So to wrap things up, a balanced diet for weight loss isn't about restricting yourself or following a complicated plan. It's about eating foods that are good for your body, keeping your portions in check, and finding a routine that works for you. By focusing on protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs, you'll feel energized, satisfied, and ready to take on the day. And remember, consistency is key. It's not about being perfect every single day, but about making progress over time. Now that we've talked a lot about macronutrients and how they help balance your diet, let's touch on a point that many people tend to overlook but is absolutely crucial: the quality of the foods you consume. When we talk about maintaining a balanced diet for weight loss, the focus shouldn't just be on the amounts of protein, carbs, and fats you consume. The quality of these foods is essential to ensure that your body is getting the right nutrients. Let's start with carbohydrates. If you've ever been on a diet or heard about weight loss, you've probably heard that carbs are the villain. But the truth is, it's not about the carbs themselves. It's about what types of carbs you are eating. Refined carbs, like those found in white bread, pasta, and sweets, are quickly absorbed by the body, leading to blood sugar spikes, followed by rapid drops, leaving you hungry and irritable soon after. That's not the goal, right? On the other hand, complex carbohydrates, like those found in whole grains, sweet potatoes, legumes, and fruits, are absorbed more slowly. This means they provide a steady release of energy and help maintain more stable blood sugar levels. And the best part? They contain fiber, which aids digestion, promotes satiety, and even support gut health. So when it comes to carbs, the key is to choose the most nutritious and whole sources. Swapping out that white bread for the whole grain version, or choosing sweet potatoes instead of traditional fries, will make all the difference in the long run. Plus, by making these choices, you're also getting more vitamins and minerals, which are crucial to keep your body healthy while losing weight. But I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what about sweets? Can I still enjoy my favorites every once in a while? The answer is yes, you can, but with moderation. The key here is balance. Having a piece of dark chocolate once in a while, or allowing yourself a healthy dessert, like avocado mousse with cocoa, can be a great way to satisfy your sweet cravings without sabotaging your diet. Remember, life isn't about drastic restrictions, but about making smart and consistent choices that you can maintain in the long run. Now, in addition to choosing the right carbs, hydration plays a critical role in your weight loss journey. What many people don't realize is that we often confuse thirst with hunger. So before you take that step towards the fridge, try drinking a glass of water and wait a few minutes to see if that feeling of hunger disappears. Staying well hydrated also helps improve metabolism and digestion, and of course, you'll feel more energized to face the day. Another important aspect is the frequency of your meals. A common mistake is skipping meals in the hope of losing weight faster, but this can actually have the opposite effect. When you skip a meal, your metabolism slows down, and when you finally eat, your body tends to store more calories because it doesn't know when it will be fed again. So instead of going the entire day without eating, try spreading your meals throughout the day in intervals of 3 to 4 hours. This helps keep your metabolism active and prevents that extreme hunger feeling that might lead to unhealthy food choices. Now, one thing is certain, losing weight isn't just about food.